Hey everyone, I'm an idiot. Today I'm going to try to put together this thing I got. Let's see. From AliExpress. It's called, it's this. Firefly robot. Intelligent robot follows the light source to move. LED light chaser robot DIY robot toy photosensitive sensor mobile robot part. There you go. It's a pretty cheap little kit, and there are no instructions with it really. It comes with this. Now, if you take some time, you can see that some of the parts kind of match up. Let's see. I don't really know how to use my camera or anything. Here. U1. If you want to look up here, you can see it's this part here. It's referring to where the chip goes in here. But yeah, it's all on the board. We'll take a closer look at it, but I'm going to... I didn't see any videos on this on YouTube, so I figured I'd make one myself. Let's see. I went ahead and tried to figure out all the different ohms on these, so I'm not sure if we can get a good look at them. That's the 1.5. That's 3.3. $100. $10. And the 430. And then, so the other things we got to keep an eye out on is we know that the pin on that, the long one, the long leg on that is the, I think I'm going to move my system around here. So let's see. We did that, we went over that, we kind of took a look at that. That's the package it came in. You can't even read it. So let's see, what else? Let's look at here. This is the information that you get. Can you see here? And yeah, you can see here. From the, it does show you a lot of the stuff. You can see where, everything is marked out for you. And like I said, it does kind of correspond to what's here on the paper. What's on the board is printed on the paper. Let's take a look here. See, it's not focusing. Yeah, I'm going to get a different light set up here and see if I can get a better picture of all this stuff. We'll go over it. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's see if we can try that again here. Yeah, it's a little better. So yeah, things to look out for. Make sure that you put the long leg of the LED is positive. When you mount this, make sure that you've got the little cutout is where it's supposed to be on the board. It'll show you on the board. These there's two different types of these. So check on the board which one it is. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Stupid light. Yeah. So yeah, that 850 there, you'll see there's a little tiny marking on here on the flat side. There is a little marking on there that you can read. So make sure that those correspond. So what it says there, 850. I think that's what it says, 8550. And this one says 8550. And then, yeah, there's three of them. There's one here too. So make sure you get those three straight. Make sure you get that notch straight. And when you put this in, make sure you get that straight. The little notch on that straight. You've got the positive and negative on the capacitor here. Make sure you get that straight. Now there's these. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these. It looks like these they have put here. Or you could put them there. You would cut this, like there's three pairs of these, so you cut them all up. You stick them in here, solder them in, and then you would have like a little extender or whatever to solder your wires onto. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to solder them straight to the board. And so what else? Oh yeah, on this we'll solder. This is the positive, and this is the negative. As you can see, when we put it in, put the battery in, this is the part that's going to be touching here. Yeah, this positive side is going to be touching here. So we know that this is positive. Let's see, what else? Well, if there's anything else, I'll come back on and try to let you know how it goes. Right now, I'm just going to start soldering stuff, starting from the middle and working my way out. And it should be pretty straightforward now that the research is done. I don't know how I'm going to put all this stuff together, though. Like, I'm not sure like how this is going to work and everything, but we'll see. We'll get there, and when I get there, I'll show you how it goes. Alright, so so far this all went pretty much without a hitch. I got this stuff in here. Not the best solder job in the world, but you know, I'm not very good at this stuff. You know, I don't know if you heard me mention, but I am an idiot. I'm surprised this gets done at all. So yeah, I guess the next step is to get these soldered in. I decided I don't think I'm going to use these pins. It's just an extra step. Now you can bend this little table or little legs. It's pretty easy. Just go slow, and I use my thumbnail right there at the seam to bend it. Then I was looking on the website on AliExpress, and these little pins they had bent. They were flat. So I thought that I would bend it, and it just broke. Like, I'm pretty sure if I touch this, it's going to come off. So I would suggest not bending it flat. Leave it flat. Leave it sticking straight out like that. The thing is, you can see there's two little holes on here, and they do match up perfectly with those tabs. So and then if you put the thumb's in the way, and then if you put this underneath there, it's just enough space. I'm using one hand to hold the camera, but it'll be just enough space to you know, cover up that gap there, or that distance where it sticks out. Now I'm going to solder it to that back edge there, and that's what I would suggest you do to this one as well before you, and you know, obviously don't bend it down like I did. Leave it sticking out right, and then just solder it along the back edge so that you can put this here and still have that wire come through, and then you'll feed the wire through here. See? And then those little tabs will poke through here, and it should work perfectly. Now I'm assuming this is going to take some, somehow I'm going to have to get all these wires to stay in place while I get it soldered. So luckily I do have this thing here. It does come in handy, but it's not great, especially when you're doing like really tiny little things like this. So I don't know. And then it'll solder onto the board here. I think that it's going to be easier to just solder it onto the board, poke it through the top, and then solder it here like everything else was soldered. Rather than use these pins, because then you got to solder the pins to the board and then solder the wires to the pins. I don't know. It seems like those wires are going to stick in those holes. You know, it's going to be easy to get them to stay in those holes. A lot easier than it is to get them lying right next to these pins. So I'm just going to stick them in the holes for all three, the two motors and this. And yeah, so we'll wire the red one up to this tab, and the black one up to this, and then wire it through here. And so yeah, that's what I'll do next. I'll work on that and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so I got this here. I got the wire soldered in to this. You can't see it, but soldered in there, ran through the holes, and then I put the tape on both sides. So this part is ready to go, and then I'll solder it in these two holes here, run it through the top and then solder it in the bottom, and then I'll tape it together, and I'll put the battery in and the microchip, and then I think we'll be ready to go here. It's just a little bit left, so yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I lost my last footage. I usually don't like to retake stuff, but whatever. So yeah, here it is. I got it all put together. Let's see. You can get this to focus on where I soldered. No, it's not going to focus. Well, anyway, I got that battery soldered in. I ran the wires through the little holes in the clear stand there, and I put the double-sided tape on both sides. Let's see. Yeah, it's not going to show it. Anyway, put the double-sided tape on both sides of the clear plastic thing, and then stuck the little motors on there, and that's pretty much it. Now, unfortunately, these wires that I ran for the battery, I cut them too short. and so it made me have to put this crooked, and that's alright. But it's just that, you know, the front isn't quite the front now, because I didn't have enough room to put it where it belongs. So make sure you leave yourself a little bit of space with those power wires. I just kind of adjusted it by moving the eyes a little differently. What is it? Okay. Anyway, sorry, my thing got stuck. So, okay, well, let's check it out. We'll turn it on. Oh, yeah. There's the light there. You can adjust that with the little pot, adjusting the pot. And it'll turn on, that speed it up and slow it down. You can play with that when you get it. And then it kind of follows the light. Let's see here. I think it really is dependent on how you adjust those eyes, the sensors, the light sensors. Let's see. That seems to do something. I'm not sure what it does, but anyway. It definitely makes a difference how you adjust these things. Because when one senses the light, it vibrates the opposite side, I believe. So you can get it, like if you adjust it right, you can get it to kind of run away from you. Yeah, like this one, now it's just running away. If you kind of aim them inward, it works. Anyway, there you go. So, thanks guys for watching, and I hope you liked it. If you did, you could like and subscribe. That would be the best thing in the world. Yeah, and you know, that's me. I'm an idiot signing out.